I'm Paula Scher. I'm a graphic designer. I live in New York City. I'm a partner in a design firm called Pentagram. I'm hired to create people's identities. Spontaneously, intuitively, accidentally, or incidentally. It can be achieved out of innocence or arrogance or out of selfishness, sometimes out of carelessness. But mostly, it's achieved through all those kind of crazy parts of human behavior that don't really make any sense. It's done in a second in 34 years. You know, it's done in a second, and every experience and every movie and everything of my life that's in my head.
Thank you, Paula, for your time. We're very excited to have you here for the event tonight, where you'll be unveiling the latest design project, one that you have been working on in collaboration with the New School. Can you tell us a bit about this project?
The project was complicated because the question is always, how do you get people to understand that the new school has so many components? And then once you do that, how do you give the components a certain amount of individualism and yet allow them to be able to sit in a line together? What we were doing hierarchically was developing a sliding scale so that the new school clearly was the overarching brand of many schools, but then the schools had the ability to come forward and be very bold on their own and change the relationship between the new school and the school visually. Then we had to individualize the schools, and we also had to do it in such a way that if you referred to purely the curriculum that's offered by the schools, i.e. design is Parsons, performing arts is Manus and jazz, to be able to do that and have them be interchangeable and recognizable yet distinct, that was the challenge.
And now that you've gotten to know the university over the past year, in what ways does the new identity reflect the university?
Well, the university has charted a really unique course because it wants to be a school that does more than simply educates. It wants to be a school that enables students to ask questions, break rules, and not operate by old assumptions about things. So the typography, which I've now gotten used to, is radical enough to enable the school to have a visually recognizable language that they can grow and extend and break rules with for years to come.
What advice would you give to a young person starting out in design today?
The advice I would give to a young person today is to be culturally literate. Don't get too dependent on the software of your time because it's going to change. Always question and work very hard.
Paula, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Great.
Have a great session.